Okay. Well, I would add to the question that was asked before about the BDS. First of all, it's important to understand what the goals of the BDS is, to understand what they're all about. And they are about racism and anti-Semitism. And Israel is just an excuse in this whole story. The people who are affected the most by it are the Jewish communities on campus, and it's not just here in LA. I've just traveled through the countries, Washington, New York, Toronto, North Carolina, Miami, and the Jewish students are the one who get hit the most. And I mean, you know, what are the goals of the BDS? When they come and they say in their demonstrations, from sea to sea, Palestine will be free. This is what they're yelling out. What does that really mean? It means that all the way from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea, the whole country of Israel will be free of what? Of Jews. They don't want Palestinians to live side by side with Israelis, with the Jewish community. They want Palestinians to live instead of the Jewish community. When they're saying we're going to boycott Israeli product, if there's a factory owner in Judea and Samaria who is an Arab Israeli, Christian, Muslim Arab, Druze, Bedouin, he owns a factory in Judea and Samaria, they will not boycott his products. But if it is a Jewish owner, then it's a whole different game. And so they're not boycotting Israel's. They're boycotting the Jewish people of Israel. When they are interrupting lectures of academia here on campus, they will boycott Jewish lectures. And it doesn't matter how far left-wing they are. And trust me, the academia in Israel is very left-wing in Israel. It really criticizes our government. But they will interrupt even their lecture. They will not let them speak. But if it is an Arab lecturer from one of our universities, from Haifa University or the Hebrew University, then they'll let them speak. Same with me. If me, as a Jewish member of Knesset, will come to speak at an event, they will interrupt and boycott my lecture. But if it's Ahmed Tibi, who is a Muslim member of Knesset, will come and speak to them, they will not boycott it. We are both representative of the Israeli Knesset. We are both Israeli. So they're not boycotting Israel. They are boycotting the Jews. And this is just an excuse to hurt as well the Jewish communities here. They're the ones that are suffering the most. I know here, a few years ago, there was this law that the student body was trying to pass. Every person that went to a birthright trip or Masah trip to Israel will not be able to sit at the student council. What does that mean? Is that anti-Israel? This is preventing from Jewish students their freedom of movement, going everywhere they wish to go, practicing their freedom of religion, because Israel is have the most holiest sites for their religion, freedom of speech to say what they think and what they believe or what they've seen. And this comes from the student council body. And so how does that assist anything in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? By hurting the Jewish communities here. And this is a question that needs to be raised. This is something we have to point out, that the BDS and those anti-Israel movements, they're not anti-Israel. They are racist movements. They're anti-Semitic movements. This is the reason of what they actually are doing.
So